So let's start. What are you what are you thinking before the game starts, or as the game starts?
Um, I wanted to bet bot lane.
Uh huh.
I wanted to bet top lane because there was Yone and Darius was going to be a fighting matchup, but then I ended up betting bot lane, which is not done because there was Yumi and Soraka support lane, so it's going to be very, very light.
Yeah. So you wanted to pat top. Why did you pat bot then?
I mindlessly did that actually. I kind of just forgot what I wanted to do when I
Oh,
started
okay.
going to the buff.
Okay. Um, do you have any other thoughts on this game other than you wanted to gank this?
Well, we have an Action and they have a Hwei, so our Action is more likely able to roam and make plays.
Yeah. Okay.
And Kane starts, well, usually I don't know where Kane starts, but I would assume he starts bot side because most junglers know to start bot side.
Uh, yeah. But what's also true is most Canes like to start like red side.
Mm,
Um, but yeah. Okay. I think your assessment's pretty good. Like, I mean, bot lane just your bot lane just doesn't do anything until level six. But when they're level six, they do a lot actually. So,
yeah.
uh, I would prefer to gank top. The problem with ganking top is the summoner difference. So your Yon has TP, his has Ghost. So
Yeah,
yours is and Yon's just generally weaker than Darius early game. So you have the losing matchup up here.
that is
Um,
true.
but it depends how much he loses. Like if he's getting pushed in, but he's full HP, then you can maybe fight. But a lot of times Darius will just push him in, and then Darius will like ward, so it's hard to actually gank anyways. Um,
Yeah,
so both lanes are not looking that good, but I would prefer top until level six, and then luckily like you said, your Akheon will push in. So um, should there be any jungle fights, or maybe Akshan can actually come, you could 3v1 Darius, then that would be good. Yeah. Okay. Let's. I think we're in agreement on most things. I just shared a couple extra things, and let's look at what you do.
yeah.
I am curious, why do you go Conqueror? Do you always go Conqueror?
No, because I saw Kane and Darius, otherwise I would go Phasers to have a lot of squishy comps.
Okay. Um, I'm actually, if Kane goes blue, then Phase Rush would be preferable. Phase Rush is just more preferable against all of these guys. Even against Darius, it's okay. I mean, you still don't beat Darius with Conqueror. I mean, Darius is just too strong. Um,
I see.
so Phase Rush would just. I mean, Darius has a slow, right? It would help you with that, but it would just help you like hide him a little bit because how you fight Darius is you don't stand there and auto him. You try to Q him and then walk away from him and then come back into him and Q him and so on like that.
Yeah,
So the phase rush, I think phase rush is better here against even Darius because, like I said, even with Conqueror, you should still lose to Darius. So it doesn't change how you play against Darius. You still want to kite Darius with your Conqueror.
that
Um,
makes sense. But also originally in Champ Select, I thought Kane could possibly go Red Kane, so just took it in case.
Red Cane, uh, yeah, it's close. I mean, but even then, like phase rush just does this a lot. I think like you can run into Kane and you know how Red King what Red King wants to do. I mean, yeah, Kane in general, what he has Q and W, right?
Yeah,
There's skill shots, which if you have phase rush, it's easier for you to run around and possibly dodge his skill shots. So
that is
even
true. Yeah.
even then, yeah, I think usually you want phase rush. Conquer is it's rare to actually want Conquer. So
Okay,
yeah, but I mean it's not bad. It's not bad. I just think it's not the best. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see
I
what you do.
grant that.
So you want? Yeah, I guess you changed your plan, like you said. Now you're starting blue. Wait, okay. And then you see your bot lane got cheesed here, right? Or kind of. I don't know exactly what happened here.
Yes, Yumi got solo killed.
So what does that mean for Kane? Or
Um, that he did not start bot side. Started
yeah,
top side.
I mean probably. Actually, we don't know, right? Because Darius is here. So actually, we don't know
Yeah.
where Kane started, but we know he didn't get a leash. So if he didn't get a
Uh,
leash, I mean, here we could cheat. He actually started Raptors, and the replay would show us. But like I
mhm.
said, Kane usually likes to start red side because he can solo Raptors really easily, get level 2, and then clear the rest. He can even start red, and it's not bad. It's just his strongest side to start. Like he doesn't need a leash. He does it really nice.
I also play Kane a lot, so
Oh,
I
okay.
kind of know the clear.
Oh, okay. You play Kane, yeah. So you know that he would prefer red, or he could start Raptors. Technically, he could do Wolves solo too, but it's less common.
True.
So yeah. So then you should know he's here. He should know you're here because I think he unleashed you. Did he? I wasn't. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah,
Right?
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
He unleashed you, and then botlane. He also knows botlane didn't unleash you, so he knows you're here, and you can guess he's here. You don't actually know where he is, but you can guess he's like here. Um, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's just important because of this, right? If you're gonna fight for a bot crab, you should know that Kane will be there. Yeah. So it's kind of your mistake. You know this is warded, right? Because Soraka went there. And not yet. I think she's warding it now. Yeah, you see, so she warded that, which is not a problem because you're Hecarim. You can,
Yeah.
even though it's warded, you just run. But your problem is you were running this way. You should maybe run that way.
Around. Yeah.
Because as you run
Okay.
here, she already trapped. Actually, you're not even in yet. So
Mhm.
really, you shouldn't even. I don't really like this because your team has like no CC.
Mhm.
I guess Yumi has a slow, but that's it. And she has all these minions, and she's low. And like we said, Nyla, Yumi they're really really weak until level 6. But then at level
Mhm.
6 they become really strong. So right now they're losing, and if you fight right now, they would have to give up these minions. Like she can't last hit and fight, right? So it's not a good
True.
fight for her. For you, it's not even that good because you're here just by chance, right? Because you did your full clear and you just happen to be here.
Mhm.
But as we see, this is warded. And even if it's not warded, Soraka sees you like in right now. So if you're gonna go, you should actually wait. So let me go back one more. Actually, sorry. You should wait. Hold on, I'll tell you how to wait.
The only reason I went for that is because Soraka was pushed up all the way here, so I figured I'd probably catch her with my ghosty. But
Yeah,
then
no,
I
but
kept running out of traps
but
because
see,
I had my E up.
how do you catch? Think about how do you catch people if they see you? Like she sees you running at her. She'll as you see Jinx threw her traps really early right here. So then
Yeah.
you're stuck. So if you're gonna gank, well, it's not true for Hecarim because Hecarim is really fast. So like I said, even if it's warded, you can gank, but you need to think about your angles. I think you don't know the good like your angles. Like if you run straight at her with first of all, your E knocks people back, right? So if you run at her, you're gonna knock her just to her tower. So you want to be ideally behind her, so you knock her this way, right? So running this way is not really gonna work, especially without phase rush. Sometimes phase rush helps you, like you can proc it and then E. But especially without phase rush, you're just not fast enough to be running straight at them because not only does Jinx have her traps, Soraka also has her silence thing. I mean, it's on cooldown right now, but and not only that, I mean, you're running straight, so it's very easy to predict where you're going. She can land her Q, right? Her Q will slow you as well, 40% slow. Oh, no, it's
Oh, how is slow?
30% slow. Her Q, if it lands, yeah, 30%
Oh,
slow.
not a ton.
And then E silence, which silence doesn't matter for Hecarim, I guess, but it could root you, right? If it
Mhm.
finishes. So it's too predictable. Here, I'll show you. So right now, she sees you. You should have just stayed here. Wait, because she's warding. wait for Soraka to come here. Come back to lane. If Soraka come back to lane, I'll show you the red vision. So, okay, yeah. So they have a ward here, and then Soraka actually sees you right now because she can see like
Oh,
here. But if you wait till Soraka comes here, she wouldn't be able to see this place right now. She already sees you.
I
That's why.
think I think I was not aware of the field of vision because I thought she could not see me from there.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
thought that's just too far away.
It's kind of experience, but you can also do it by I'll show you one more. We'll go back and I'll show it from your perspective. So you can also use your own vision. So hold on. So you see you, and why
Yeah.
you have vision here, right? Why do you have vision here? It's because of your own vision. So you
Mm.
can use your and you have vision here, right? This is your vision radius, and then similarly, it's like everyone has a similar vision radius. So if you can see this, that means if Soraka once Soraka stands here, she can also see you. Does that make sense? Like if
Yeah.
you can see her, she can see you. So yeah, use your if you don't know the vision radius, use your own vision radius to tell. So you can like as you walk. Well, you have this because I have them like minions, but yeah, yeah, it's a trick. So yeah, so right now her vision radius is like here. So once you stand like here, then she'll see you. So that's why I say you want to wait here. If you stand here, she wouldn't see you. Then
Yeah.
you let her ward this. She's gonna ward this, and you let her walk back to lane. Then when she walks back to lane, then maybe you can do it. But even then, I really think you should just recall right now and go for this because we know Kane is here. Actually, wait, no, I don't know what he's doing. He only did three. The replay shows us he only did three camps.
Oh,
I guess I missed the fact that Kane ganked top. So I mean, you probably knew that, right?
no,
During
that's not
in the game, I think Kane did Kane gank top. Let me wait. No, right here maybe. Wait, he didn't gank top. Oh, he did. Okay, yeah, Kane gank top. I missed that. I guess I wasn't looking. I was looking at your player. So Kane gank top, which makes your play more reasonable. He should be here now. So if you come here, even if you do the better gank, it's not that good because Kane will just counter gank. Like Kane should be here. So if Kane is here, you lose 3v3 because you lose 2v2. Your bot lane is weaker than their bot lane until level 6. So you don't actually want to fight even for Scuttle. You want to immediately recall, take this, and that's it. Let Kane take this, and no gank. That's it.
Mhm.
Well, wait, hold on. You have a shot, so you maybe could fight this, but yeah, bot lane is the problem. So I prefer no Scuttle and then this. Let's see what you do. I mean, you just run at them, right, as we see. And then
I remember this worked out, but I think it was just a lucky play rather than something if I'm not
well,
making
it's
this up.
lucky because well, first no Kane. Kane like it can. Oh, actually no, 330. It's close. It's close. Yeah, it does work out. Let's see how it's work out. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, it does work out. Yeah, but it works out because Soraka doesn't flash immediately. So the problem was Soraka just stood there for a while and then she didn't flash. If Soraka flashed immediately, it wouldn't work. And then if Kane comes, even worse. Because Soraka flashes immediately and she goes here. It's bad for Kane. But here, I guess you think Kane is here, so you let you. Oh no, you actually.
I guess the one that long for 35.
Um,
I go for this because I have a level advantage.
it's kind of close. Yeah, you have a low advantage, but he actually has the long sword advantage. But yeah,
Mhm.
but you also have the rune advantage since you did go conqueror. That is better for this kind of fight.
Yeah, and he did go those silly runes. I don't know if people go area on Kane.
Well, it gives you the form points faster.
Yeah, but it also makes you weaker after you get form,
Yeah,
I
yeah, but
think.
the form is just really strong. Well, let's see what's going on here. Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just kind of daydreaming in that lane.
I mean, that worked out well, but I don't. Let's see. One more time. It worked out well, but not well. I'll show you why it's not. actually good. Oh, it looks okay, honestly. But then this is, I mean, I guess it's split second, right? Once Soraka shows but you should not be going here.
Mhm.
You beat him 1v1, but not 2v1, right? And then you don't die, which is fine, right? But you gave him like a few orbs.
Yeah, I kind
Yeah,
of equal that. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
it's not bad, not good. Yeah, I think it's whatever actually.
I do wish Action with it for that
Oh,
because you had
but
focus
I'm wondering
and
why you don't go for this now.
what?
Why don't you go for the second crowd?
I wanted to get a reset and get my items and just cycle back for a full clear.
That's
Just for
fair
tempo.
because so he probably just farms this, um, and he is low. Yeah, yeah. Actually, no. Well, one thought is actually this. So it's 4:30 now. He started here. That means Raptors probably soon. Unless he did. Maybe because if he did red Krugs Raptors, then maybe no Raptors, right? So you actually could check this. Um, and the reason why you're really low, right? But the reason you don't need to be afraid is first you have a ward, so you would put a ward here. Um,
Have mid prio.
Second, yeah, you have mid prio. You also have top prio,
Mm-hmm.
and you're also stronger than Kane. I mean, you're low, but so is he, unless Soraka healed him, which she could have. So he might be a little like higher, but what we said also is he probably wants to do these camps. Right? He didn't clear these yet, but he didn't clear them, so he probably wants to do them, right? So there's a good chance he's here anyways, and you get to take this, and then maybe take this, but you definitely take this, and then you could just do you know it's slower because you didn't buy anything, right? But this is your chance to take this. If you recall, you might not get the chance to take this.
I do know for a fact this game I invade him multiple times throughout the game to leave him behind, and it works out really well. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Looking at that.
I still think that's very suboptimal on Kane because you want trying to get as much gold as you can.
But the
For
thing is,
example,
yeah, it's not good for Kane, but it's good for Darius. See, because he kind of won top lane for Darius, which could pay off later. Plus, he didn't really lose much. Like he can still farm, and like you see, after he ganks top, he buys items, resets. So then, even though he's level 3 and you're level 4, he can kind of fight you. So it's okay, especially since his bot lane is the stronger bot lane. So it is okay what he did. I thought he just like
here,
AFK.
here I go for the invade because I saw him bot side and did not recall.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Oh shit.
Really just
So why don't you're right here? Why don't you do the crab?
I wanted to cycle down my count so that to get a reset.
You want what?
I wanted to reset my count because the wolves raptor is cooked. Then I just get
Oh, why? I don't know why there's no Gromp. Did you do Gromp? I wasn't.
I did two comp. And then I went for the invade when I saw him bot side.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. So I mean, this is here. If you do this, yeah, you can go back here. You don't care about the crab. I mean, it is level 1 crab, so it's not that important. But you're literally right here, and you have smite. Like it takes you like 3 seconds, 4 seconds.
Yeah, might as
Maybe.
well set it.
Yeah, might as well take it. Because then, if you take wolves, I don't really think it's that worth to come back here. You probably just don't. Oh, well, you had blue, so even it actually, I don't know if you knew the time. It's actually worked out better. If you did this and then you came to do wolves, then your blue would be up. So you see now now if you want to do blue, you have to wait for it, right? But if you did crab, you don't have to wait, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice. Nice. Um, so there's not much reason to do Gromp first. Why do you do Gromp first?
Just cycle it back as well. I just do my camps so that they can
It's
reset and
not,
then
but
I
it's
get
not
them again.
cycled because you see your wolves and your Gromp, they're just desynced right now because
Mhm.
like in time. So that's what makes Gromp not important right now. If you had wolves up, I think it would be you could do like wolves and Gromp or something. But you know what I'm saying? Like you want to do them together. But right now, Gromp is up, no wolves. And before, same thing. You did wolves, but your Gromp was down at a different time, so it's desynced. It's not nice or it's not important if they're desynced. What what could you be doing instead?
Blue or Herald.
Yeah, blue, crab, herald, red buff. These are all better. The Gromp will eat. Gromp is like the least important of actually of every single option you have here. Because blue buff just helps you fight better with the cooldown, right? It gives you a little bit of cooldown. Um,
Mhm.
crab just because it takes a few seconds. Level one. This one's still a level one crab. It doesn't take long, and it gives you movement speed in case you need to do something. Because actually, you might want to do something such as rift, and if you have the scuttle thing, that will help you take rift. Or you might want to invade Kane because you don't have ult actually, but he's level four. Like
Yeah,
he's so weak compared to you, and you have mid prio. Oh wait,
I
no, do
think
you?
I should
Not
have
really.
invaded them probably to keep my lead on him.
You sorry, say it again.
I still invaded them to keep my lead on him. If he's well, I knew he was level four there, and I still probably kept my
Yeah, yeah,
lead
yeah.
ahead.
Invade him. I think the first option would be invade. Well, the problem is you kind of don't have mid pro because he's actually low. I mean, so
Mm.
kind of don't. Um, I mean, tops are dead, so that's okay. But you're stronger, and then he doesn't roam very well. So you can run away if you see him coming. But the
Yeah.
second best option would be like this. I mean, you want crab regardless, but maybe try rift then, because Kane can't really contest you on rift. Kane's weaker than you.
Mm.
And then the third option is do a blue because like I said, wolf and Gromp and wolves you want them together, but right now no wolves, so Gromp is not important. So blue is more important. But also it just gives you cooldown to do other things or clear faster. Like if you do blue, then Gromp, that's faster than Gromp than blue. So the third option is blue, and then the fourth choice is what you choose is the Gromp. That would be the fourth choice. Um, but I mean, it's not technically you're winning. So any choice you make it would be a winning choice. But you could have won more here or maybe here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm. Did you can't see it? Wait, hold on. I mean, the replay shows. I think that's Kane's hitting it, but I mean, it's just because the replay shows it. I think here you should know you should take a peek. It only takes you like 1 extra second. You move like here, so you can see the rift. Like, is anyone doing the rift? Or another reason why you might want to check the rift pit is maybe Kane will leave a control word here because he doesn't want you to do it. So then just gives you information. If you see the control word, then go ahead clear it, then clear the crab. Then they might think you're doing rift, or they might just try to do dragon because they think you're doing rift. So kind of, like two
I
reasons.
could
Check
have probably
control.
stopped this.
What?
I could have probably stopped this if I checked the pit.
Oh yeah, for sure, because you're stronger than Kane, right? He's still level five.
Yeah,
Um, but you don't even check it, so you don't actually know that he's just doing it right now, and you don't actually know. And then I recommend again, don't use E blindly. Like, see you using it here just to get here faster, but your E is like kind of long, 12 seconds. So what you use it here, and then what if you actually like, what if you see Kane later? Then you want to fight him in a lot of cases. So, but your E you already used E like here, so
yeah,
your E might run out, and you can't actually fight Kane. So try not to use your E um, unless you know you don't need it. Um, and see, he just took the rift under you when you literally crossed right here. Like you were right there, but you just didn't check it.
yeah. When he got the rift, I was surprised how I missed it.
Yeah. That's why it's a good habit to just check. Like spend like 1 second and check it.
Yep. Well, thanks to again. I still going to cover being dark. It's really strong with Darius. It was not good.
It doesn't look that good because this doesn't look that good because ultimates. No Yon ultimate. I think it might. No Yon ultimate. No Hecarim ultimate. Um, I get no Darius ultimate too. Right? And Kane's level 5. Okay, but the problem is Darius. So how do you beat Darius? You need to kill him usually immediately. And how do you kill Darius immediately? You need to CC him.
You know,
And how do you
Yone
CC him?
ult.
It's your ult and Yon ult. If you both CC him and you layer it, then you might be able to kill him. Right now he's level 8, Yon's level 7. He's full HP, Yon's half HP. He has more items. Wait, does he? Actually, yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more in items. Um, so that's not good. And you and Kane, you're much stronger than Kane, to your credit, but just Darius alone might be able to like 1v2 you guys.
I gotta admit that was a lucky level 6 for King.
Oh, Kane had 6, then even worse. But I guess you didn't die. Nothing good happened though. Or Kane ulted and Yon flashed. Oh, Akshan. Okay. I mean, now something good might happen if you even have a Yumi here. Yeah, it's okay because Akshan, but even Akshan, I mean he'll kill Kane, right? Okay. No.
Just wants a million.
So not even. Yeah, you should just judge like no ult. Darius is fed. That you probably don't want that. I think now you have your ult, so maybe. So you have your ult now.
Mhm.
And you have Yumi. Like if Yumi Hecarim's pretty strong.
This ult here, I remember this. It was not that good, but I'm confused how it did not go over the wall.
Okay.
It just kind of stopped me.
You but you never even used it, did you? Oh, you did.
I did
Where did
at
you?
the wall when the king was recalling.
I'm watching. Oh,
And
oh,
like I
you trying
said,
to do this wall?
yeah,
You're probably just slightly off because you can hover your oh not in the replay, but you can like put your mouse over it, or there's an option. What is it?
yeah. It was. I had the option on, and it was reaching over the wall, but then for some reason it did not go over.
Okay, yeah, that's just a misplay on your part. Slightly, you're probably just a few pixels off, and then
Unlucky.
but then once you don't have ult, the only reason I think you can win this is you have ult. So once you miss your ult, you just need to leave. So right now you try to ult here. I believe you can only reach maybe here. This is pretty far. I don't think. It's close. I mean, yeah. So once you miss your ult, right? You see, you failed it. You need to stop because uh I feel like you're not judging Darius. Mainly it's Darius is what I'm worried about in this top lane. You're not judging the power of Darius, which he's just so strong. He's oh actually Jinx is really strong too. He's the strongest member on the top side, right? Jinx is not here right now, so he's just really strong. But like everyone else is here too, right? Is this Kane? Hui? Was there? No, there's no Soraka. Was there? I don't remember if that was Soraka. I don't. So I guess if no Soraka, you're 4v3, but Yon's weak. You're weak without ult, right? Look at you when you go in.
I don't know why I went in. I
Okay,
guess
I
that's a
think.
good conquer might do something, but
Oh, but your HP is just too low. Like, so if you had
yeah,
this much HP, yeah, you could tank enough, and then Akshan will come in and clean up. But your HP is just too low. So I think you were trying to go for Kane. I think if you go for Kane, that's good. I think you couldn't reach him, so then you just went here instead. But here is not good because you're in the middle of two, and like I said, Darius is just really strong. I mean, to your credit, you actually do okay, but yeah, you actually did okay. But yeah, just if you just had a little more HP, then your team could come. Actually, you get okay. Actually, you get 1 for 2. That's good.
we start is lucky from our team.
You're unlucky and unlucky, right? Because you missed your ult. So yeah, it works
Yeah,
both ways. Yeah. Stepping on the traps a lot. I think it's not that fat. Like you can see the trap, right? Hold on.
Just,
Like right now, you actually like. Well, I mean, I paused it, but you could see it, and you're actually running away. So then you choose to go back in. You need to loop or loop because you have a lot of time right now. Right now, the tower is hitting the minion. There's no
yeah.
rush. I mean, well, the rush. I mean, I guess there's a rush. Soraka's going to heal her and stuff, but you run. I would probably run this way, so you can queue two of them,
Mm.
and then I mean your team or your Nyla's here, anyways. So
I,
and
I
you're
believe
in.
I hesitated. And then I was like, you know what, let's just do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, you need to sometimes be patient. Sometimes, I mean, you gotta think. You gotta think about what is the enemy going to do to you? Not only like you can kill her if she does nothing, but they're gonna do something. I mean, if they can.
Mm.
So she's gonna throw her traps here, and then maybe even throw her after you hit the trap. She's gonna like slow. Then you're gonna get silence right here because they layer it right. So if you get hit the trap, Soraka's gonna throw her silence here. They're gonna slow you, and then you just get stuck. Oh, yeah. I guess they didn't layer it on you. But, yeah, could have been better if you just did it the other way. But yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Mm, not bad. Let me think if there's a better way to do this. So it's 23, and who's hitting it? Kane Soraka, and Kane has level one smite, 600, right? So he needs to get it to 600. Um, Kane Soraka doesn't really do dragon that fast, so you could um, you could save your E, maybe do one more Q, so you keep your Q stacks. Actually, I think your Q stacks. Well, your Q stack would stay here. I want you to go this way. If you go this way, you need another Q stack. So go ahead, Q this one more time. Around here, you E, then maybe even Jinx will be here. I don't know where Jinx is because right now you only saw Kane and Soraka. Maybe Jinx and actually hold on. Yeah, maybe Jinx and them will be around. And then also by going a little later, you give Nyla some time to come because she doesn't want to come now. I mean, she should, but she kind of wants this CS. So by going a little, if you go immediately like right now, Nyla is not going to help you, right? But if you go this way, it takes you longer, which is bad because they might get the dragon. But like I said, I don't think they will because they need Jinx to DPS this. Otherwise, it's too slow with Kane and level one smite. So if you get this angle, it's better. You can fight without ulting. Like you can, a lot of times you don't want to start with ult. Like right here, you did a blind ult. It's not blind because you kind of knew that they're here, right? But when you did it, it was blind. It was dark. So technically, what they should do is pull the dragon out. Like they should walk here. So the dragon comes here, and then you would have ulted nothing. You would have ulted. You would have missed your fear if you did that. But if they pulled it here and you come this way, then you can see it, and then you can fight this way. It's slightly better.
I guess I was also worried about running into Jinx and then like her trapping me.
Yeah, but you have ult, right? So the thing is, you have ult, so you might be able to just kill her.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
by yourself, maybe not. I mean, it'd take you. Well, you're pretty strong. I mean, you have this. And you have Yumi, and your team had the blast cone. I mean, Akshan's just rocking around. He could. I imagine they were supposed to use the blast cone. He's just walking all
Yeah.
the way around.
I figured.
And Nyla's not interested, but she could be coming too. So I don't know if you ping your teammates, but here you could ping your teammates like, hey, I'm going in, so back me up, kind of like that. Uh, and then it would be a slightly worse chance that you get the dragon. But see, look right now, you coming in, it's still 1500. It's not even close, and he needs six. He needs to get it to 600. He still needs to do 900 damage to this. You're so early, which you could have just done this way and then a little better.
I also did not have smite. Well, I figured that out when I tried smiting it.
And but luckily, I don't think he had smite. I mean, he just got it now, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't know that. Really, what I'm trying to say is try to win the. In this case, you could win the fight, and then after you win the fight, you get the dragon. So the dragon actually is not really a concern right now because the dragon's HP was so high that if you went this way, you could have won the fight. But see now, do you win? I mean, I guess you don't lose. Do you? No. Oh, you win
Perception,
anyways. Okay,
basically,
you win
right?
anyways. Great, you win anyways.
I died to
Um.
Jinx, I think.
Okay. I mean, you win the fight, but or 2 for 2, 2 for 3. No, just 2 for 2. But the way I was thinking is probably I think you had a better chance to win the fight. But better chance to win the fight, a slightly worse chance to get dragon. But it's just how I calculate it. I think you did pretty good though. It's just a small thing. I'm just nitpicking here. I think you did pretty good here, anyways. But I'm wondering why do you go here from your death?
If I'm not wrong, Herald would be spawning soon.
Who?
Herald,
Oh, okay. But
in like a minute or so.
Harold,
That was coming up, right?
yeah, or maybe. Well, actually, let me check. I think you're right. Oh, sorry. No, actually, 145. Okay, you're kind of right, but
Goodness.
you're kind of right, but yeah, this is the only issue. Well, two issues here. There are. I think you see this. I'm not. Wait, no, you might not see this. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, is this still level one scuttle? I think it is.
So let's go.
I think it is. I don't think anyone took this yet. Okay, never mind. You're fine. You're fine. Um, so okay. There's some thoughts here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So there's some thoughts here. So normally I would not go bot, even though they're pushing. Right, this is gankable. Normally I would not go bot. Because you have all these camps, right? 3 camps. But the reason I would go bot is because this. So he's moving. Since he's moving, it's like you have a much higher chance of winning this fight. I mean, even without Akshang, right? 3v2, that's pretty good. But then 4v2, that's just free for you, right? So high chance of success if you go. And then after you do the gank, you just recall and go here. So you're I mean Herald's still over a minute, I believe. It was 145 when you were here.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun for
So
sure.
you could gank bot, reset, and still do Herald, and still probably do these camps. I mean Kane might take them, but Yon is right here, and you don't see Kane. You have a ward here, and you're gonna have a crab here. So I mean Kane could come here and take him, but he might only take 1 or 2. It doesn't hurt you that much. So Jinx is also their most fed member. She has a shutdown, so a lot to be gained here. A little to lose here. Little to lose, a lot to gain because you also usually you want to play around your mid, or it works both ways. If mid sees you going top, he should also want to go top with you. And also if you see him going bot, you should want to go bot with him. It works because Kane could be bot. I don't think he's bot, but he could be. Like he could be here or even here. I mean, in high low elo, it's pretty rare for him to be here, but Kane could be bot. So then if Akshan goes, it's just 3v3. So then when you go, then it's 4v3, 4v2 or 4v3. So you're guaranteeing the win if you go. Where, like I said, yeah, coming here makes
So,
sense because you have three camps, but you could always get them later, like by recalling. So it's not too bad. Um, see
so
if
I want to align my plays with the mid lane if possible,
you want,
especially if it's roaming mid lane.
yeah, you want to play with Akshan, yeah, yeah, roaming, yeah. Because well, look at this. I mean, he does pretty good, but let's see. I think he gets it. I think he gets them both out too, so it's kind of. But if Kane was here, or he is here, but if Kane was here earlier, this wouldn't work out right that well. And if you were here, I'm pretty sure Soraka just dies. Soraka just
Yes,
dies,
yes.
and then Kane
And
comes and Kane can't do anything, and then you guys can take tower, right? Because Soraka dead, Jinx dead, Kane's not gonna defend it, or he could try, but probably not. I don't, or he's blue Kane dude. I don't think he can defend the tower by himself. So then, yeah, you don't get these, but like, see what I'm saying? It's trade off. So you get the Soraka kill. I don't think you don't kill Kane, but you're three people pushing the tower, which Kane can't defend by himself. So you get the tower, and since Kane is here, he's not. You see him here, right? So then he's not, then he's not taking these. So these are all fine. And then the herald's still not up, so you could take a tower, then you could reset, then you could. It depends. You could do camps or you could do herald like that.
I get more out of going bowling.
What?
I'm pretty sure Jinx. I get more of going out of going bowling. I'm pretty sure Jinx carries the game, so it would have been better to play against her since she's the most fed number.
Yeah, yeah. And then this is probably okay. You see, I always hate ganking Darius because Darius is really good at 1v2ing,
I agree.
but this looks okay. Look at his items. You're pretty strong. Yon is not doing too well. Yon needs one mythic. Right now he has no mythic, right? Versus mythic. So uh, I right now I think it's okay, but I don't think it's good or bad to come here. If that makes sense.
That's unfair.
I don't. I think you could beat him. I don't know. It depends how the cooldowns. So usually you don't want to open with that. So let's see.
My thought process was that I could ult him and then push them into the tower with my E.
Okay, let's see. You're
Or
gonna. But
towards closer to the
he's
tower.
over here. So even you're gonna ult him here, and then you think he's gonna get fear here, and then you push him. That's quite the distance you want to force him into. Or let me see. Okay, I know he's over here. Yeah, it's still a bit too far. I think if he's like here, you could do it. But here is too far. Your fear. It depends where you land your fear too, right? He'll walk away from your body. So I guess you're gonna try to fear him. You're gonna land here, so you fear him there, and then you push. Um, yeah, that could work. The thing is, you have to think about your damage. Do you have enough damage to one shot him? I would say no. Um,
Probably no one
so
right
if you don't
now.
have the damage to one shot him, then you need to plan for a long fight. So if you plan for a long fight, that means don't use all your cooldowns immediately, right? Because if you use everything immediately, how do you win the long fight? You're just gonna stand there and queue him.
Hmm.
It's better if you space out your tools in a long fight. But let's see. Yeah, he walked here anyways, right? So and then it's not bad. It's not bad. That's bad. But okay, yeah, you get him. Okay. Do you? Yeah, I think you do.
But that
Okay.
was kind of cool.
Yeah. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. You're fine.
I got Shane to go for the way, but I did not feel like it was worth it to go since he was kind of AFK. I could just get top side plus Herald instead of
Yeah, no,
like
I agree with you.
yeah, just getting something.
Here's risky because you don't have prio, right?
Yeah,
Right. So, well, because not only Darius but Jinx is right here, right, and Soraka. So,
mm,
and not only that, but where is Kane? Kane was last over here. He's not gonna be here forever, right? This was like a minute ago. He was like here. So it makes sense, right? If he was here a minute ago, he's not here, and now he's here. Especially if there's a rift, and not only is it a rift, there's camps, right? His camps, he wants the camps. So you took his camps, so he has nothing to do but to go to rift. So he's definitely coming to rift, or I mean, he might gank, but see, there's no ganks, right? All your laners are like he's at tower, and then these guys are not on the map. So there's only one thing for Kane to look at is this, which is why he's here. And then similarly, like Darius died, but he already came back, and then you didn't have the prio. So yeah.
I guess I was not paying attention to the Darius response cooldown.
Oh, okay. That too, and not I'm saying not even that though too. Oh, I mean they didn't really Jinx didn't help, but she could have. Jinx could have came with Soraka, right? And then I believe you don't have ult, so they might be able to land their traps on you, or like I mean you can dodge them, but so far you haven't dodged any traps. So but yeah, she might throw traps here, so you can't run this way. You have to run into Jinx, and then Soraka throws her silence here, and you're kind of just stuck between, and then Kane's over here, right? So you're kind of like stuck, and then Darius comes. So either way, this is you're like a 1v4 or 2v4 over here. So what you could have done is not much actually. You just give up and you just farm and you let them take Rift for free. Because I mean, not because of you, but it's because of your team. Your team is nowhere here. So
yeah.
So I don't really like farming when my team is up. That's kind of a concept. I mean, red's fine. See what's happening on the map right now. And this you can't do anything. Darius is pushing this. Dragon's coming up, and this is the main thing that's happening on the map. Your team is forward, at least in the mid lane. You're backwards here, but your team is forward here. So actually, I checked. I didn't notice Jinx died. Oh, they fought here. I see. Oh, Soraka and Jinx died, or was it just Soraka? Oh,
I think so too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. But
walk back into the...
But what that means is you don't even really want red, honestly. I mean, yeah, and I mean red is not bad, but I wouldn't even want red right now because this is you killed Jinx and I mean Soraka's spawning, but you killed Jinx. That's big. I think Kane was like half HP or something. Oh, he's over here. Okay. But you're still stronger than Kane too, right? So what does that mean? That means there's a crab here. There's a dragon coming up, so you want the crab, right? If you don't take the crab, like Kane was here, so where is he now? He's probably running away, like here. He's going here. When he runs away, what's he gonna do? He might try to take a crab if he has smite. He doesn't have smite, but he might try to take the crab, and he might try to farm his camps. So if you skip red, you can push him away from crab. You might be able to kill him too. You have ult. So you actually, if you just even find King, you might be able to kill him. I mean, he's blue, so it's kind of hard, but you might be able to. But at least you get to push him away. So you take crab. You get to put, if he's doing Gromp, you push him away as well. You get him off Gromp. You take Gromp. It's the same with. Oh, I don't know about Wolves because Soraka's spawning, but the point is, if you go here, it's putting pressure on the enemy. Whether Kane is here or not, it's pressuring him, right? If he's not there, you take the stuff for free. If he is there, you push him away. Or you force Soraka to help him. And if Soraka helps Kane, what happens mid? Your team is taking the mid for free. So the enemy has to choose. Do they stop Hecarim here? Or do they stop the mid lane tower? Right? They have to choose. But if you're doing red, their choice is easy. They just need to defend mid. And then they can take the camps anytime they want. They can even take a crab. They would have dragon control, so...
Not really creating any pressure.
Yeah. Well, the part is be aggressive when your team's aggressive. Like when you do Rift, that's the opposite, right? Your team was all in base, and you're doing Rift, so you're aggressive when your team is not there. Now your team is forward, so you also want to be forward. Like be together with your team. Your team's forward, go forward. Your team is recalling, you can also recall. Like synchronize. Like do the same thing as them. And you see, he actually did take the crab. See, but if you ran straight there, there's a good chance you stop him from crab, and then here. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Even I'm not sure if this is like egoistical, but I believe even with Soraka, I'm able to 1v2 since I'm so ahead with my level on that mid.
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, but yeah, it's actually good if Soraka comes here because that means that you get to take mid for free. I mean, I guess you're kind of taking it for free now, but this is kind of dangerous because of this. I don't know. I mean, because Darius rifted this, and then
Yeah,
where is Darius now? Maybe Darius is flanking them right now, so that could be bad. But also, like,
probably one.
I mean, this is bad because I mean, I think there's a good chance they could die here because Darius could come here and then Kane could come here, and then Hui and Soraka just run straight, which could be bad. And then you're not there. So if you were there and this happened, it's still not great. But really, Darius is the biggest problem here. If Darius can get like here, that's really bad. But like if you're here, at least you can. It's a better fight. I don't know what will happen in the 4v4, but it's better if you're here than if you're not here, right? Because this right now could be a fight, um, which is another reason why I really don't like you doing the crux because there could be a fight here. You could be counter jungling. You're just doing nothing. Like if you counter jungled or if you join the fight, you, whatever happens, I don't know what happens, but whatever happens, later you can just come back and take the Krugs and take the red, right? It's no problem. I mean, well, sometimes it's a problem. Like let's say you get aced here, then Kane will take all your stuff, right? But a lot of times, especially when you're strong, you're not going to get aced here a lot of times. So better to take these while you can, back up your team in case they get caught or something. I guess they just win here. Okay.
I was also kind of worried about losing Drake because I really don't want to die and lose to Drake as well. So I was kind of being a bit too
Yeah,
passive.
yeah, that's true. But like I said, even like you said, you could play just 1v2 Kane and Soraka anyways, right? So you shouldn't really be
Yeah.
afraid. And you have ult, so like you can ult defensively too if you really mess up. So
Hmm.
okay, Darius never came, so that's fine.
He did have an ankle.
Okay, this is good. And then mm, I probably would have want this. So let's see. When you take dragon, right? When you take dragon, what's gonna
That's for the
happen?
boss.
The blue team has slain the dragon. So everyone knows you took dragon. They know you took dragon. So they're going to probably walk away unless they think they win a team fight, which I mean they can, but they need Darius. I'm pretty sure Darius is just not helping his team this game. He just seems to be here all the time. He like really like I said, he should have been flanking, and then that would have been bad. But he's just here all the time. So um, if they don't want to fight, they just walk away, right? Then what do you do walking here? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get this? That's very hard because this tower is hard because the enemy can come from all directions and defend it, right? It's not hard to defend a tower, especially if they have
Mhm.
4 or 5 people. So take this, take this because who is gonna defend this? Maybe Kane, maybe Darius if Darius recalled and he's walking here. That's it. I mean, if Hui does it, you just kill him, right? Hui will die to you. I mean, you have Yumi too. I mean, well, Yumi doesn't matter too much. She might go on Nyla after, but you go here, push this because no one will kill you. Kane can't kill you. You kill Kane, you kill Hui. Balin is mid. Darius can kill you, but he only if you fight him. So if you see Darius, you just walk away, right? So there's really no loss to come here and push this. And when you push this, you force someone to stop you. And like I said, the only person who can really stop you is Darius. And if Darius stops you, that's not bad because then your whole team knows, okay, Darius is here, then you roam mid and then you fight mid because when you fight mid, Darius will not be mid. You see how that works out? Like so push
Yeah.
this to force Darius here, then you leave because you're faster than Darius, right? If you go mid and Darius goes mid, you'll be mid first. So then you get to win a mid fight. It's a maybe like a 10-15 second window, but that's your window to go force a mid fight. If you go mid, like it's here, I don't think anything's gonna happen. I mean, you might be able to find like an alt engage or something, but yeah, I mean they just all stand here. You guys are just dancing here doing nothing. Oh, what's this? It's actually a low elo problem. Like once you get to like mid game, like mid game is like 15, 20 minutes. People don't know what to do, and everyone just goes ARAM. They all go mid, which is kind of it's more beneficial for certain teams, more beneficial for the losing team because if everyone is mid, nothing really happens, right? If 5 people are if you see all 10 champions mid, like it's pretty easy for everyone to stay alive. So you're just wasting time. Like there could be farm here. You could be taking jungle stuff. The losing team will benefit more because right, no one's doing anything. You're actually the winning team right now. If you're the winning team, you wanna force the enemy to fight you. But if you're mid, you can't really force them. If they're smart. So that's why pushing bot forces a fight because it forces Darius here, which then makes you go mid, and then you can even dive 5v4 if you want.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, sorry.
But I think if I saw bot first, I could have maybe gone Raptors and forced the fight safer.
Yeah, see, you're fighting here. Why would you lose? I don't actually know if you'll lose. I mean, later it looks like you're losing, but this is like a 50-50, where if you do my play, it's like a 60-40, if that makes sense. Because right now, if you do fight, it's 5v5. But if you do my play, and then you fight, it's a 5v4, right? Because you force Darius here. Right now, Darius gets to be here because you're not pressuring bot, you're not pressuring top. So the way you can force uneven fights is you force someone to go to the side lanes. So you force someone to go bot, or you force someone to go top. Like technically, Yone could be pushing top, you could be pushing bot, and then that means they need to also send someone. If they don't send someone, you take these towers for free, right? So like that. But the way you're doing this ARAM thing is, well, okay, then you're having 5 here. They can also have 5 here. It's just a coin flip. Like they could win, you could win. I don't know, but why coin flip when you can just make it more in your favor? Yeah.
It could be something.
Let's see here. I guess he pulls you. He lands a pull. No, he doesn't even pull. Oh, you walk in. Usually, you don't want to fight Darius. That's always been the
concept. I really wanted the Raptors.
Do you win? I mean, again, I don't know. It's hard to say, but
we might win.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know. See, it doesn't really matter though. Like, I'm not really results based, so I don't care if you win or lose. It's just you should be doing something else. Like, this is just coin flip. I mean, you lose here, so I don't know. Yeah, you lose. I'm pretty sure you lose. It's so close though. See, but like again, like I said, I don't care what happens. You could win, you could lose, but really, you want to make smarter. If you're smarter in the macro play, then you don't need to be coin flipping like this. Because actually, you coin flip this, and you're actually the stronger team, and you lose. So like, what's the point? Like, you could have just done smarter things. You don't even need to fight, and you don't even need to push. You could technically do nothing because you have 2 dragons. So all you have to do is wait for the next dragon. Then you can fight here, and then like, wait for the next dragon, and you try to get a soul, and you just win like that.
Would we not lose the next fight though? They were able to win that one.
Sorry, say it again.
Since they won the Raptor fight, would they not technically also be able to win the next Dragon fight as well?
Yeah. But like here, like you see, it's just a coin flip, right? If you win this, you technically lost it now. So now it's really hard, right? Since you lost this, now it's really hard. If you just played smarter and did nothing, or like I said, I would just push bot, see what happens. Like, it's a dance. So you push bot, Darius comes, you leave, and you try to go mid sometimes, but the enemy, they also will know you're missing. You're not bot anymore, so then they might back out, and then you can't fight mid, and then Darius might back out, and then you come back and you push bot. It's really like a dance. So you dance. So you're looking for, you keep moving around and doing things on the map until you find a good opportunity to fight. Like a fight in your favor. See, the fight that you did was just, it's not good, it's not bad. It's just like a coin, like I saying, coin flip. You're just coin flipping. But if you can play smarter, you'll have better chances at your coin flips. You'll have like 60% chance or maybe 70% chance to win versus 50 or even like 40. That looks like 40 because you kind of just got stuck in there because you chose to fight Darius. But generally speaking, don't fight Darius. You did kill him, I think, twice, but it costs it takes so much work like in effort to kill him, especially when he's fed, and especially now too because he has armor. What do you have?
Mhm.
You have no armor
But
pen.
we're
You
also a full AD comp, so
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Because like even Soraka has tab eyes. Um, well, I don't know why Kane has armor, but he has armor. So if you're gonna be an all AD comp, at least go Cleaver actually. So Cleaver reduces armor not only for you, it makes Yon do more damage if you have Cleaver. So like Cleaver is a good choice. If I mean yeah, your comp is bad. I mean Yumi has some AP, but yeah. Like I said, you would go Cleaver. Even with Cleaver, I wouldn't really want to fight Darius. Like you just don't fight Darius. All these four are fine. Darius is like your last target. So the way you fight is you fight all these people, and then the last person you kill is Darius, right? Because if these guys are all dead, then it's not hard to kill Darius. But
yeah.
if you're wasting time on Darius, these guys like Jinx will be in Hui, they'll be hitting you. They do a lot of damage, so you don't want to really fight Darius. First of all, I think Darius can just 1v1 you. Yeah,
You have to
yeah,
say.
he can just 1v1 you. But not only that, not only does he beat you in the 1v1, he's tankier than you. So then if you hit him and he hits you, but like and you have 8 carries, right? Your carries hit him, his carries hit you, and his carries just do more. First of all, hyper carry Jinx.
Mhm.
Well, this is more even, I guess, but yeah. Basically, what I'm saying is fight smarter. If you what do you call it? A lot of your plays they're fine. They're not bad, but they're not good. So what I'm saying is try to make good plays instead. Like you gotta by macro manipulation really.
I believe the only good plays I made were invading the king whenever I saw him in bot side or top side, so I just go to his opposite side and go.
Yeah, are you talking about in the past or in the future?
Yeah.
Oh, in the past,
Well, at
yeah,
this part of the game.
yeah. I know now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I mean, now we're in the late game, so it's kind of we're in a different. Um, we're going to talk about different things now. Not much jungling actually. So the advice I'll give you now is more, it's like macro team fights. I mean, let's see that. So, how did?
I saw Darius bot, so I just forced the fight here.
Okay, well, I'm seeing another problem. Hold on. Well, let me see. Yeah, this is just like before, right? Your team is up. You are on Krugs. Just like before, they were up and you were on Krugs. So,
Mhm.
I mean, this time is different. There's no camps to take. Actually, I don't know if you know there's no camps to take. But
I don't know either.
you might not. You might not. So actually, you should still like check. But hold on. Let me see when you do the Krugs again. Sorry, you did Raptor. Raptors, I think yeah. Raptors is okay because when you do Raptors, your team is not really doing anything, right? So that's fine. And then as you go here, they all seem to be grouping for something.
Mhm.
Uh, there's two thoughts. So I don't know what they're grouping for because there's nothing. They're just A-ramming, which, like I said, you shouldn't
Yeah.
do. So, you could ping them back. Like, don't tell them not to go here. Like, once they see this middle line, once they cross the middle line, it's very easy for the enemy to fight them. So, once they're here, if they're here and you're doing Krugs, I think it's okay. Once they are here and you're on Krugs, then that's bad. So let's see. Like, yeah, see, so once they cross, see, they're starting to cross the line. I said this is like the middle line. Now these guys have crossed the middle line, right? It's this is the middle line. So once they cross it, you kind of want to be near them. I mean, luckily Darius is here, so maybe not. But this is, I think it's not really your fault. It's more of their fault. Like they shouldn't be here, but since they are here, you have to do something. Like you have to back them up, or you have to ping them away. That's all. Um, I'm not saying what they're doing is right. I mean, I don't think they should be here.
I think they just waited for the Baron and then gone for the Baron immediately. Because I'm pretty sure I was running for it. Yeah, I started pinging it, and then they were just ramming mid.
What is this? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, I mean, that looked pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I do get a lot here. Pretty sure I get the ace.
Okay. The only thing is, hold on, I'll watch one more time. Please. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I guess. Okay. Um, the only thing is, why are you? See how late you are? You're about 5 seconds late to this fight. If you were here now, what would change? Basically, your teammates wouldn't die. Like Ashan wouldn't die. Like you would be engaging right now. Like see how far you are right now. Like he's already dead by the time you're here. And why is that? Because you got Krugs. And what did Krugs give you? Nothing. I'm pretty sure you were still level 12 before Krugs. So
Yeah.
you didn't the goal it gives you gold, but you didn't buy anything. So really it did nothing for this fight, for this specific fight. So if you didn't do Krugs, you would already be here. I think. Let's see when. So you see, you do Krugs, you have to walk here, you have to do the Krugs, then you have to walk back. So it's about this distance times two. So this plus this. You would just be you would be right here right now if you didn't do Krugs. You could just be like right here. Uh, and being here is not bad because even if let's say they don't fight, even if they don't fight, you could look for things like you could ward. You could try to control Baron. You could try to take camps. His camps, right? His camps are better than your camps. You could always do Krugs later. But yeah, you'd be here now, so they would fight. It's still. I don't think you would go in now because they have a tower here, right? So you just walk around. Maybe you could look to come here to flank them. You could maybe come here to flank them. I guess King would be here. But right now you could just engage right now. See, if you engage right now, like Akshan's kind of dead, right? He's in the middle of them. But if you ult right now, they get feared or they start to focus on you instead of Akshan, and then you guys can fight a little better. She would use. No, she's tossed ult actually. So and then if you go in, then Nyla. Right now Nyla's running, right? Because your team's running because he's teleporting. Your team is running because they think they lost because they are losing, right? Because there's no Hecarim. Yon is TPing away. Akshan is caught. They're losing. But if you were here, or like you would already be here, right? That's what I said. If you didn't do the Krugs back, you would already be here. Then you just go in, fight right now. You just win because Darius is here. And more so, if Yon doesn't TP, you definitely just clean like Ace, not Ace, but you clean 4, and then you do Baron because Darius is here. Darius is not gonna stop you on Baron. So, what you did, like I said, it's good. Your performance is good, but it could be better, right? So you don't do the Krugs. This would have been much better. Like your team wouldn't die. Like Akshan, you would save Akshan. I guess Yon just died bot. I mean, you wouldn't fix that. That would have happened regardless. Right? Yeah, I think that's all. I guess you just would have saved Akshan perhaps. Um, you would have killed them faster. See, this is taking a while because they're running away, and if
Yeah.
Darius helps them, it could be bad. But if you were there early, you just win the fight really fast over here, and then go straight to Baron because, like I said, Darius is down there. Darius takes these towers don't matter, so that's why Yon made the mistake to teleport there. Yeah. No, I guess this is good because you get Darius too. Right? I'm pretty sure you get it.
Yeah, it takes a while, but I get it.
Yeah.
You're
But
getting
yeah, and
something.
then Nyla probably wouldn't. Oh well, I mean, it's hard to say. Maybe they would have died anyways. But it's a better chance that Nyla and Akshan. It's a better chance that if you were here earlier, they don't die, and also a better chance that
Mhm.
you kill. I'm not saying you kill 4. I think you would kill at least 2, maybe 3. But that's enough. Once you get at least, well, you really Kane's the important one because he could smite steal. But if you're looking at this right now, he still doesn't have his improved smite, so it's very hard for him to actually steal the Baron. So, um, you just
20
clean,
minutes, huh?
yeah, you just win this fight and then Baron. Slightly better, right? Slightly better. I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's look at this though. So the problem is like they're all spawned, right? I mean, not all of them, but you killed them, and then you fought for a long time here, like with Darius. So then like some of them are spawning, and then they're probably gonna
I
go
also
mid.
had enough money for Cleaver or Sterak. I remember something like that. That's difficult.
Yeah. You probably have a lot of gold. Well, I mean, you obviously have a lot of gold because you just got a lot of kills, right? So
Yeah.
you don't want to fight. Let's see what you do. Yeah, I mean, do you fight? I mean, yeah, you do.
I thought she would face check me, but it was worded apparently.
Hmm. I mean, even if it's not warded, she shouldn't face check you, right? 80, if she just saw you there, like 80 carries, they should not be face checking. She doesn't have to too.
Mhm.
She can use W, she can use E,
Right.
right? She can even use Alt to check, right? She doesn't have to face check you. So yeah, that's your mistake. Which again, you don't have to fight mid. You know, most of the time you don't have to fight mid. You can do your camps. You can push side lanes. You know, you can recall. You can pressure Baron, Dragon. There's a lot of things you can do to force the enemy to come to you or force the enemy to move. Um, I guess that's the summary I'm telling you. Like, it's macro play. Force the enemy to move in your favor. So like hard to say, but different situations, different scenarios. I'm interested. Why do you buy Gore Drinker? Do you always buy Gore Drinker?
Only when I go conquer, otherwise I go Stradbreaker.
Kind of. I'm not a fan, but it's okay, I guess. Well, I'm usually not a fan when you're against mobile teams or like ranged. So like you look at your Gore. Actually, I don't know if you can. No, I can't do it. But Gore Drinker is like this kind of range. But you're against like Jinx is going to be outside your Gore Drinker range. Soraka is going to be outside. Hoye is going to be outside. So you're only really going to hit Darius and maybe Kane. I mean, but Kane could dodge it by ulting or just running away, right? Because he's mobile. So you're not gonna get like a big heal most of the time against this kind of comp. So that's the thought with Gore Drinker.
I want to trade off the Drake and get Bear instead, because they're all both sides, might as well.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, okay, I see. Okay, they're here. Okay, it's a fine option but you don't have. You have. I don't know. Your DPS is good. It's a fine try. I don't know if you get it. Do you? I mean, they can rush here.
We do get it, and then there's a winning fight, but Akshans decides to leave with
Okay.
Yumi, and we could have definitely won the fight.
Well, right now it's not winning because by doing the Baron, you guys are like low, right? You're kind of healthy, but look at your other carries. They're low.
Mhm.
Um, Also, when you hit the Baron, usually you use cooldowns. I mean, your cooldown's short. You just have a Q, right? Yeah, you. No, pretty short cooldowns actually, so it's not that bad. Mostly it's the HP, and not only that, but um, you're in the pit. You're easy target, right? So if the enemy wants to fight you, they only have to target this area. If you want to fight them, the enemy can go anywhere here. They have a big area to play with. You have a smaller area. Um,
Yeah,
but the other thing is Nyla is not here. I mean, she's coming. If she does flank, that's pretty big actually. So this is hard to say if it's
it
good or
does get
bad.
a pretty good flank off.
Yeah, it is a good flank. But even this was like a 50-50 because Kane could have like he was here, right? He's right here.
Mhm.
So even this is like a 50-50, but I think you couldn't fight Dragon. I wasn't paying attention. So if you can't fight Dragon, I think this is fine. But the fight doesn't look good. You say you win this fight?
We,
Oh,
I guess Raka, and then Wei. Then I go on things, but then you see Akshan is not present in the fight at all.
I see.
What do you mean?
I see. I mean, I
Like
didn't
Yumi
really
will
like it,
maybe
but
come
let
in.
me look one more time. I mean, well, obviously, when you're doing this, you guys are probably focusing Baron. When you're focusing Baron, so you can't really like. It's hard to play both the fight and the Baron.
Mhm.
Um, you see they're all here, but like you have to kind of finish it now. If you fight them, well, no, I think both are up there. You could fight them because let me one more time say. Basically, when Young goes, that's when you could fight them. Let me see. So I would stand here too. You stand here because you don't want like Jinx poke or something. I think that was already Jinx's ult, right? her ult just hit here.
Yep.
So now you're afraid of Hui and Jinx, right? They could throw something here, but if you the benefit of standing here is it's easy to ult them, right? You can ult them here, but if you're standing
Yep.
here, your ult doesn't really reach. Like I guess it might reach here. I'm not sure your ult range here. I think you can reach like here maybe. So
Yeah.
because right here is a moment. Hard to say, but this is a moment where you could follow the ult because right now Yon, I think he only hit one actually. Who is this? Soraka. That's probably why Soraka dies. But when Yon goes in, what do you think they're gonna do? Oh, Kane might go for the Baron, right? But the rest of them, they're gonna hit Yon. Most likely, they're going because Yon is in the middle of them, right? He's taking all their attention. So if they try to hit Yon, you ult in, maybe get 3-man fear because I think King will just go for Baron. So these three, maybe you can fear these three, mainly Jinx or even Hui. The two carries, right? I mean, so and then when you fear them and do you do your Hecarim things, you fear them, you Q, right?
Yeah.
That's not only you doing that because you what do you call it? You're synergizing with Yon. So you do that, so you're protecting Yon too because you fear them, which means they can't hit Yon during that fear time. It also means Yon gets to hit them while they're feared, right? So it's you guys could do a lot. You could kill. I think you could kill all three really easily. If you hit it, I don't know. Jinx could obviously walk this way in auto, right? She doesn't have to stay here, but um, also if Yon got luckier, maybe he only hit Soraka. But if he got luckier, he might have hit multiple. Then you just win this fight. Like two of you, just you and Yon could just win this fight. Maybe Kane tries to steal it, but see if you stop hitting the Baron, it's like 3,000 HP Baron. Who's gonna and Akshan if Akshan also stops hitting the Baron, right? Really, Akshan could just ult here right now, or he could just E this and also join. You just win this fight. Kane goes here. He can't finish Baron. Baron is at 3,000. How does Kane?
Yeah.
Well, he can, but I don't think he can actually. All he has is he's going like weird build tank, dead man. He just has a ghost blade. That's it. So
Yeah.
he can finish Baron, but it will take him a while. I think in that time you would just already win this fight. But since you are standing all the way back here, you can't capitalize on this, right? You can ult, but you can only reach like here maybe. So and then by then Yon maybe is dead. Let's see. Oh, Yon's not dead. He just snapped back. But the problem is now Yon used his ult for stalling for you to get Baron. See, which is fine, I guess. But that's why I'm saying there's two thoughts. You could finish the Baron. You have to choose early. Finish the Baron or play for the. It's really like play for the Baron or play for the fight. You kind of have to make the judgment as you play. And then by standing here, you can make both. What do you call it? You're in a position to do both. By standing here, you could still finish Baron, and you could also join the fight, depending on what happens. Because you don't know what your team is going to do, right? Maybe Yon never even ults this. If Yon never ults, then I don't think you want to go ult. But because Yon buys you time here, actually, if you were standing here, you just capitalize, right? With Yon, you do it together, and then not only that, right? Nyla's coming, so I think she's probably late. She probably still wouldn't be there, but I think you win without Nyla, actually. So, but yeah, here. Pretty good. Who is that? Soraka? Yeah. Kill Soraka. Akshan leaves, like you say. Yon is dead, so 3v4. Actually, Nyla doesn't have ult. I don't think she had ult the whole time because it's 14 seconds, so she didn't have ult even when she was walking. So you kind of want to look at that. Like in the game, you can see your allies. So Nyla has no ult, and it's kind of hard, but. Yeah, I think you can win this if you have Akshan. I guess. Yeah, you're right. No Akshan. One more time though. Yeah, you have to go on Jinx. So you chose Hui. You just chose wrong. You want go. Hui is like a mage, right? Like he has kind of long cooldowns, like 10 seconds or so. 4, 13, 9. So 4 is low, but 13 and 9 seconds, those are long cooldowns for his abilities. So once he uses them, he's just like a walking ward. So if you kill him or you don't kill him, it doesn't change this fight. But if you kill Jinx, it changes completely, right? Because Jinx is the one. She's first of all, she's the most fed. But second of all, she's an 80 carry who will. Her cooldowns don't matter. She doesn't need abilities, right? She just auto attacks the entire time. So you just chose the wrong target. I mean, Yumi chose the, or was it not Yumi? Who is it? Nyla exhausted Jinx right now, so Jinx just can't do anything right now. So you actually could have killed Jinx here,
Mhm.
and then so Jinx would be dead, Hui would be alive, but like I said, who cares? Hui doesn't do anything. I mean he does stuff, but it's not as much as the Jinx. So then much more playable with Hui alive
I
instead
was
of Jinx. Like
I was
Jinx
very
Jinx is
sure
the
that I
one killing
focused
you,
the
right?
things.
Yeah, sorry. Go. What did you say?
I was very sure that I focused the things. I thought I did.
No, I can't hear you clearly. Sorry. One more time. What did you say?
I was pretty sure I did focus the things. I'm not sure though.
I don't know. Your mic's not clear. One more time. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was pretty sure I did focus the things. I'm really not sure though.
You did focus the Jinx?
I think so.
No, look. So Jinx is here. Hui is here. Okay.
Mhm.
Look at you. You're
Right.
going here
Yeah,
on Hui. Jinx is over here, exhausted. You could go here if you want, right? But
yeah, that makes sense.
you're just killing Hui. Which you do kill Hui, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Like Jinx is gonna finish it.
Just good things, yeah.
But you're right. And then if Sean helped, that would have been much easier. He didn't even help you. You're right, but yeah.
I mean, I guess it's just a lot of mid game macro issues.
Yeah, I made late game macro. I don't really see any macro going on. All I see is you randomly
Yeah.
farm, and you randomly come mid when your team is fighting. And well, you did one macro. Like, you did call a Baron when they were on Dragon, which I kind of like. I mean, it didn't work out, but I kind of like that. It was a good try, I would say. But then after that, yeah. And then the only thing is like I'm saying, I think two things, right? If you ulted when Yon ulted, you probably win. And then if you go for Jinx, and if Sean helped you, you also probably win. So, but yeah, you,
My positioning as well.
you know. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, you got Jinx?
Yep.
One more time. I'm actually wondering why are you late. I mean, I think you were fine to be late. You recalled. You were farming. Oh yeah, that makes sense. They're just A ramming, so. Okay. You got 2 kills.
And then I told them to back off because we could not, contest the Darius and the king to have wave clear into the tower.
Where was Hui? I thought Hui was bot, but I don't remember.
He was bot, yeah.
He was bot? Okay, he was bot. Okay. I guess he was missing, though. No, because Hui is bot. Okay, wait. I don't think you have any ults, right? No ults. I think you can force this because Hui is bot. So it's Darius and Kane. Kane is not a champion because he built Deadmans and Moby Boots. Like, these are just complete waste of gold. He's just a fly, kind of an annoying fly. So Darius is the main thing. I mean, he's 15 and 4. Yes, he's very strong. What can you do though? Let's see.
I
I
kind
think
of
you can
like
force. I
when
think you can force.
following.
I think you can force this. I'm not saying 100% you can force this, but I think you can. Like again, it's a coin flip. I think it's in your favor because you have five people. Like I said, Kane is not really a champion. There's no Hui. This is your best chance right now. See, what you can do. I don't think you can kill Darius. You could kill Kane, or you could just go for the tower. Really, I think you just go for the tower. So you ping the tower, and you. I think you're the tankiest. Are you the tankiest member? Probably. You have Gordringer. Gordringer actually helps you here because these are the two people you can hit with Gordringer. Yeah, you're the tankiest. Or yeah, you're the tankiest. Yon is only if he's solo. So you walk first. You just hit the tower. Um, and that's it. You just hit the tower. Like they're not gonna kill you fast enough. Like you hit the tower. Kane does no damage. Darius does decent damage, but Yumi can heal you, right? Yumi can heal you. Um, and then you have Nyla and Ekshan, two ranged AD champions. They just have to stand like here, auto the tower. Like I said, you don't actually care about Kane and Darius. You ignore them, hit the tower. If they don't respect you, then maybe you can go for like a Kane kill. Not really Darius, but you can maybe kill Kane. And then if you kill Kane, you'll still take tower, and then now it's easier to take this tower because Kane is dead. Okay. If they both stay here and you kill the tower, then that's a 5v2, right? 5v2. So I actually think you should force this, but that's from my experience of just looking at their items and your champions. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. Because if you back here, what are you back for? You protect this tower. You catch this. I mean, yeah, that's okay, but like this, you can actually win the game. You could if you get lucky. So yeah, see, I don't know what will happen here, but you could win the game if you just kill. If you kill them both, or if you kill one, then you can bring the game back to even. Like I think you can get it. If you kill one, you can take the inhib. If you kill two, you just take Nexus because only Hui is alive, right? Jinx and Soraka are dead for 30. So this is kind of like a. I mean, every play is a coin flip, really. So this one is is a coin flip where I just like from my experience, this probably works in your favor. Yeah.
So I pretty much entered the game here because it's Lux and the guys.
Yeah, and not only do you leave, you take the cat with you. So they don't even have you leave. I mean that's not your fault. She could detach, but yeah.
Yeah,
Not only yeah, but you know what I'm saying is even if it doesn't look that good, you might want to still try this if you feel like the game is hopeless. But I mean, do you feel like the game's hopeless? It's not that hopeless. You could still win later, but this is like your one shot, like not your one shot, but it's like a good shot to just end the game or lose the game. But take it here rather than later. You're already down in him, so you could just take your shot here if you want to.
yeah. I like they should have stayed with them, and yeah,
Yeah, and then if you were still here, you do kill them, right? You don't have all right, but you just Yumi. You just run in there. Your Hecarim, right? They can't kill you. I mean, Darius can kill you eventually, but you'll kill him first if your teammates are alive. So,
Mhm.
then they
I
die.
could have tanked the Darius for them too.
What?
I could have probably tanked the Darius for them
Yeah,
instead of
I was saying is I even think you could take the tower. Like it doesn't take long to kill this
like,
tower with two AD carries hitting the tower. Like I mean, you're relying on your teammates to do the right thing. Like they have to hit the tower. They might choose. They might hit Darius, then you kind of just lose. But yeah, that's probably it, right? I don't. Is there another fight?
no, just lose the game here because
Okay, okay,
they'll spawn.
yeah. All right. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I just want to know the things I could mainly work on myself.
Yeah. So
Um,
the things.
unless
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of things to work on, but I think the main thing was what I feel like I repeated many times was like, well, it's a general. I guess I'll give you a general thing. It's like the macro. Your macro needs work, but if I'm more specific, kind of, I think you were not with your team for two or three fights that you could have been. So, Krugs. Krugs come to mind when you were doing Krugs twice. You could have been here with your team to win. Even the play we just talked about, right? you had 5 people, they had two plus a tower. But if you're with your team, then maybe it works out. A concept is to be with your team. Um, Being with your team is usually good in the late game. In the late game, like if they're doing something. Um, so similar to even like the Baron, you're doing the Baron. Yon goes
Mm.
in. Yon is your team. Your team goes in. Then think about it. Maybe you can go in too. Maybe. Remember we discussed that. And then you even look later, right? Akshan left, and you guys lose. So it's an example of Akshan making the mistake, right? He's not with his team. So generally speaking, whatever your team does, good or bad, but most of the time you want to just follow the good ones. But sometimes even if they do something bad, you want to follow it because um, 5 people doing a bad play is better than 4 people doing a bad play and one person leaving. If 4 people do a bad play, then they all die. If 5 people do a bad play, then there's just a chance that the bad play turns out well, if that makes sense. So, um, yeah, I don't know exactly how to tell you, but it's like macro, play with your team. Um, I think that would be the summary of what you really need to work on.